Raptors fans, I don't need to tell you guys, it's been a dismal last few weeks for our team. Not only did COVID decimate the whole lineup, but right now we're facing positional needs. Free agencies picked over our team the past couple seasons. Serge, Mark, Kawhi, Danny, all these dudes, see ya. We got a beautiful city here in Toronto. They don't want to stay for whatever reason. They don't think we're a contender. Obviously, right now we don't look like one, but we got some bodies in on the way. The March trade deadline is right around the corner, so I'm asking the people in this beautiful city who they want in a Raptors jersey and what they think of the big guys who are about to be moved. So without further ado, let's go. Hey guys, I'm here with Eric right now. We're talking about the team. He knows how bad the COVID issues have been. So looking at the trade market right now, who's a guy that you would love to see come to the Raptors?
Well, Giannis, but I don't think he's moving anywhere.
If the Raptors could trade for anybody, who would you want?
LeBron.
That's a good answer, LeBron. LeBron already owns Toronto, so it's like he's here anyways. Who's a player that you think the Raptors should go out and try to trade for?
Andre Drummond too, as well.
Yeah, Andre Drummond's a big one. What about KP? Do you think KP is a possible guy we could get? Porzingis?
Hopefully. I mean, he's good. We need to get rid of Aaron Baines. No offense.
Yeah.
Really, I just like to see our players back. OG, Siakam, and who else is out? Fred.
Fred, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's really affecting our losing streak, and that's just what I feel right now.
I think we need some superstar player. Like we can't keep going with just kind of a deep bench and not much else. So we need someone as a superstar to support the rest of them.
Definitely, and right now it might be tough to pick up a superstar, but a guy like Porzingis, do you think he could bring us to that level?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think he's attainable?
Probably not.
Raptors Nation, we're here with Steve right now. Steve is a die-hard fan of the team. I had to interview him. Steve, if you were to pick up one guy in the NBA to help out this team right now, who would it be?
Man, what would I say about that? You have to bring in, I'm telling you, like, I heard Draymond's not doing, like, we need, like, that power, like, no one's going to leave that good team. There's one good guy, I can't remember who was that,
Kawhi, maybe?
No Kawhi. Well, yeah, Kawhi's dire. I heard that he's ended the contract. Lowry's out though.
Yeah, so Lowry's
gonna go to Philly.
You think Lowry's gonna go to Philly?
100%. I'd bet you $1,000 right now. He's going home.
I don't really disagree with you, but he's already said that no matter what happens, he's gonna retire a Raptor. What do you think about that? Do you think we'll get a good return for Lowry, or is this just gonna be a throwaway?
It's gonna be a throwaway because he wants to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I tend to agree with that as well. But hey, like Tyrese Maxey,
he already said he was gonna play for Philly.
He wants it. They're on his list
but
for
he
sure.
will come back. I say bring DeRozan back.
Bring DeRozan. That's a hot take right now. Why would you want DeRozan back on the team? Tell me.
Because he didn't get a chance. You know, like he feels like he got like kind of shaded out, in my opinion, and I agree with him. Like.
So I love Debo. Obviously, everyone in Toronto loves him. But for a guy who can't shoot the three-pointer and the defense sometimes, you know, it's gotten better. But what do you say about that? You don't think it would be an issue if he came back to Toronto?
Not a problem. That would be awesome. We would accept him with open arms. We'd love this.
Nick Nurse fixes all, apparently.
Could be. I think one of the biggest mistakes they did was got rid of DeRozan. I think he was. Just on the same par as Lowry, you know, as a captain and a forward player, where they could inspire others to be a better players.
Catherine, what would you think about getting a big man on the team like Kristaps Porzingis, Tristan Thompson, Drummond? Out of these guys, who do you like the most?
Oh, Porzingis, with what he did for the Knicks. We need something like that on the Raptors for sure.
Scotiabank, formerly known as Air Canada. This is the place. Let's go see if I can get a job. up. We weren't able to get in. It sucks, but it is what it is. And now we're gonna hit back out on the street and see what's happening there. So see you guys out there. This is what the Raptors are doing to people in Toronto. We're right outside Union Station. For any mans in the GTA, you know this is how you get into the 6. This is the landing spot. It's all Torontonians, neutral or diehard. They got love for the Raptors. So I gotta ask you too, Canadian Tristan Thompson, he's from Brampton. He's a dog off and on the court. What do you think about adding him to our roster? Would you do that?
Well, I think it would be good in that he has a country behind him as opposed to a city or a state, I guess, or whatever the case may be.
Well, what do you think about picking up a guy like Tristan Thompson who would add some like size? Yeah, I know.
Oh, what, because he's a Canadian?
What do you think about Tristan Thompson maybe? Is he a guy that could help us at that spot?
Yeah, that would be nice too. Yeah, there's there's a lot of what ifs out there.
Right now, one of the guys that we're looking at, it's a Canadian, it's Tristan Thompson, he's from Brampton. What do you think? Would this be a good trade for the Raptors?
It depends what we're giving up to get him, but he's a bit of an older player. I don't know what his contract situation is, too. Is he a free agent or is coming up, or
no?
Are we tied into him? Like, because I know we got cap space, so.
I mean, Tristan Thompson's cool, but I don't think he's anything that would stand out and really make the difference for the Raptors.
He has potential. I know he's like a lot of like speculation in the media and everything. So depending, like, if he can perform this season and like keep up with his like stats and everything, I feel like they could be. Because they're also releasing some players, I know that, right? They're like, maybe Lowry might be leaving soon and everything. Yeah. So it depends how he stands in the media, honestly, because he had a pretty bad past, right? So if he can maintain a good social reputation, I feel like they could keep him in.
Porzingis, Drummond, there's a few big men that are coming out. Also Tristan Thompson, we know he's a dog on and off the court.
Oh my God, yes. Are you kidding me? He's on the ice. I think I saw that the other day in TSN. He's up for grabs too, right?
So the Celtics are entertaining some offers for him right now. Would you be interested in grabbing a Canadian?
100%.
100%.
Oh my God.
He would do a lot of rebounding, and like I said, like he brings that swagger. He brings Hollywood to Toronto. He brings the Kardashians. You agree with that?
1000%. Oh my God.
I love it. All right, guys, this is showtime, Steve. Give me some props, Steve. It was great talking to you, man. Catch you later. It's competition. Talked to Ross Atkins. He said, come by, show us what you got. I can work short. Whatever, it's cool. Like, I mean, Springer's probably taking up a lot of pay. I need money too. It's not them, whatever, it's their loss. Let's go.
Raptors, go! All right.
Man, where are we putting that Lowry statue? Would you be willing to give up a lot for Porzingis? Like Kyle Lowry a lot?
Oh, no, not Kyle. That's crazy, not Kyle.
What about Kyle Lowry? So he's already told us that he's gonna retire a Raptor, whether that's a 10-day contract, have him show up at the first day. But I'm looking to know from the fans, do you care if he leaves the team until that moment?
I mean, it would be great to keep him. He's been so good to us. How can we not be good to him,
Like, there's a lot of things coming into the equation. Don't forget, Lowry is coming into free agency next year.
Yep.
So they could actually lose him. He is getting older. I think he would be good for a talent scout. Keep him within the organization because he motivates a lot of people. And I think because of that motivation, I think that will help.
Lowry is definitely the GOAT in Toronto. Everyone's calling him the GOAT, greatest Raptor of all time. He needs a statue in this city. Where do they put that statue when it happens?
Where do they put that statue?
In the underpass.
No! No.
Is there any other player in the NBA where you're like, geez, the Raptors need to get this guy?
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, we could use him again.
Man, people have been mentioning Kawhi a crazy amount. Kawhi, if you're seeing this right now, the folks in Toronto are going wild without you, man. We miss you. Please come back. You've heard how many people are talking about you. We just can't get over it. I don't know. Who do you think the next biggest guy, like Kawhi? Do you think Kawhi would ever come back?
Oh, I don't think he's coming back. No, I think, he's settled into LA. He's going to stay there.
If we were to commemorate Kawhi in one way, retires jersey, statue, neither, both, which one do you think is most suitable?
Oh, definitely the statue of him in the crouch after the shot.
Yes.
That's it.
You got to.
And if you had to pick out the most handsome guy on the team, who is he?
Oh, OG.
OG?
OG, absolutely.
I actually agree with that one. OG is the most handsome. That's just respects right there. Who's the biggest piece of eye candy on the Raptors?
I'm still gonna go with Fred.
With Fred?
Yeah.
There you go. She must be a Drake fan too. Thank you so much. On the Raptors, who's the biggest piece of eye candy?
Oh gosh.
I don't know. Siakam?
Siakam? You can say Kawhi even though he left too. I know a lot of girls like Kawhi.
Kawhi's an eye.
He's a fun guy. It's a fun guy. Who's the biggest piece of eye candy? I gotta ask all the women we're talking to today.
Kyle Larry has a really nice ass.
There you go, the thickest. All right, guys, and that's it. Me and Philly, we're going back north of the city where we belong. We ain't city folk, but we're still Raptors fans. And remember,
anything is possible!